Hello everyone, I got a lot of comments since I made the last episode, basically explaining how the game works with its progression system, as well as a couple other tips. The main gist of it, we need to use the material analyzer, so we really have to work on this to unlock new recipes. However, another one, if we go to the crafting guide, here it says what we need, but I'm pretty sure it only says it when we have it unlocked. So I guess it helps out because I've never seen advanced filters, so maybe it shows a couple things, but I think as long as we have all the required materials, they will show up here. And of course have the recipes unlocked. Some recipes we can get from the terraformation stages, which is what I want to be focusing on today. So we have to establish a research base in the hottest region of the map, and then we need to have a couple data centers there. However, to make the data centers, we will need steel alloy. Actually, we don't even have steel alloy unlocked yet, so yeah, I'm not 100% sure how this crafting guide works. I guess because we got the data center recipe. Well, anyway, let's start working on this, so this can go and... Oh, we have to actually stand here, goddamn. Okay, well, never mind. I guess we won't be doing something else. We'll literally stand here until this is done. That unlocks conveyor version 2. Carbon refiner. A cooling module. A rover. A large window. Oh man, we just finished building our house though. Well, that's technically not all. We could research gold and osmium. I hooked up the osmium to the system as well, off camera. An alloy forge. A bulldozer. A vehicle charge panel. A vehicle hangar. That seems to be an upgrade to our house itself, so that could be quite interesting. However, the alloy forge. I imagine we can make steel alloy in this. Alright, let's do the last one real quick. Conveyor tier 3. Goddamn. Advanced mining 2. A tunnel drill. That could be good. Geothermal plant. That should be a ton of power, right? We need composite beams and osmium drills. Yeah, I don't have any of that set up, man. So what is the difference between all of these? Just speed? Yeah, okay, so conveyor 3 is basically 4 times faster, and 2 is 2 times faster. Ultimately, I don't think that matters. We also unlocked roads at some point. That could be good to have. We actually have everything for the carbon refiner as well as the alloy forge, so that's good. I think to make things easier on ourselves. Well, easy for me anyway. I'm gonna build both these items. Oh, now we unlocked the advanced filtering systems, as well as a bunch of other stuff. Let's also make the forge real quick. Yeah, there's steel alloy. So what do we need for that? My god, that's... Oh, no, never mind. It's 2 different recipes. Graphite and iron. A graphite and iron is not that bad. And osmium and gold for osmium alloy. That's also not too bad. Graphite, coal, or graphite. Graphite. I keep saying graphite, it's graphene. So this basically everything we need uses up graphene. We probably need a bunch of these eventually. Seeing as they all use one material, that should be pretty easy. It needs power and water though. Well, this can be a bit more tricky, seeing as we're gonna need multiple alloys, or multiple ingots. I did set up graphene. Where did I do that? I think right here. You cannot see it on the map, because I guess it's a rock, so it wouldn't show up. So this is the graphite rock, and this is probably why I keep calling it graphite instead of graphene, because it's basically the same. So I think we need a couple drills on this. Alright, we also need water, I forgot. Okay, let's go over to our gold mining area. Hope that there's a graphite rock over there, because this is a bit closer to water. So let's say we need 4 of these. How much water do they need? Does it say? It doesn't say. Well, let's hook up 1 and then see what happens. Not anywhere near enough water. And that is pumping at full capacity too. God damn, that's gonna be quite the pain, isn't it? So it basically needs 3 pumps for 1 machine. We have 4 of them. Alright, I connected up 3 pumps to this splitter. And I've done that 4 times. So all these should have enough water now. Yep, enough water, enough power. Let's start getting some drills going. Right, all the graphenes going into the respective areas. So let's start making all the items. We're gonna have carbon nanotubes in this one. Graphite rods over here. Carbon fiber in this one. And then lastly, the advanced filters. And next up, I want to check something out. So someone said we could potentially build using the drone. Now how this usually probably isn't very helpful. It will be in my case. Or it would have been in the case where we were building the base. And it looks like that works. Because I needed to be on top of a roof, and, well, the way I did it took quite a while. But I'm just gonna hook everything up to this warehouse, and then we should have access to all of these items from anywhere in the world. Items are going in here. This will automatically fill up over time. And we can work on our second project, which required osmium, which is right over here, back towards the base. So in order to make the alloy, we had... Oh man, we need water again. Before we do anything though, let's check out how much water this thing is gonna need. Is that enough? 22? Is this working at full capacity? It is. And it's not even a quarter of what it can... Jesus Christ. Alright, well, we're definitely gonna have to add more pumps to this. I did read that in some recent patch notes, they added better water pumps. I can see why. They added V2, which means that this was how we were supposed to interact with all of it, apparently. Which is brutal, because this thing would require 5 pumps to work at 100%. Actually, before we slot in the water, we needed iron as well, right? But what the heck am I trying to create? I guess this osmium alloy for some reason. We don't have gold. We don't even have gold here. What the heck am I doing? Alright, well, that was kind of useless. We don't even have osmium anywhere. Well, osmium is not marked on the map just yet. Except for the one that we found. But it isn't being marked by the scanner. I mean, there is an iron deposit in our cluster of drills here as well. We could probably just use this spot still. At least that way, the entire water pump situation isn't useless. Alright, I cannot add another one to this one for some reason. Because it's already being mined. I guess ores can only have one of them, maybe? Let's destroy this. Let's hope that did not destroy... Okay, good, it didn't destroy that much. We can add a splitter to this one, because it seems to be full anyway. Connect those two back up. That should be fine. And I guess I'll do the same here. Because the only thing that this graphene is doing is going into the system. Not a painful process of getting that pipe over here. And someone mentioned we can have a jetpack eventually as well. That would help out so much in this situation. I could just fly over all these cliffs. Alright. It's not even anywhere near 100%. Whatever, I guess. Right, it needs to be ingots. Whoops. Alright, cut that line real quick. That needs to be smelted down. Alright, that's smelting. Let's hook this up to the system here real quick. And with that, yeah, there we go. Our first steel alloy plates. We got it all set up now. So that should be fine. What I'm wondering, right, is since they're in the reinforced compartments, does that mean this can only be built in a reinforced compartment? We'll have to check that out before we start building. And let's see. It looks like we can only build that there, alright. Which means we are gonna need way more steel alloy, but that's fine. It's just waiting a second. Right, also, where the heck can we make reinforced frames in here? We could technically make a window, or at least check it out. Currently I'm making more computers. It's one of those things I have not automated yet. I'm not sure if I will, because not many recipes require it just yet. And the base components are being automatically created, of course. Now that we have access to osmium though, I should also really get onto this bottom row here. Because some of these, like the composite beams, and the gear assembly, are probably used a bit more often. Let's make one of these. Okay, just kidding, we need 4 of them. I want to check out what the window looks like. Ah yes, we can look out over the poisoned lake. Alright, we should have a ton of steel alloy now. So let's make a bit of a compartment setup here. Line the walls with some of these. That should be our next terraformation task done. I'm not sure if we're going to need to be out here more often, so I'm just going to place a planet analyzer down. Interesting, it did not count for some reason. Establish a research base in the hottest region of the planet. A reinforced compartment with 5 data center units. Does that mean it just needs to be 1? Like a singular? That would be kind of weird though. Can't even fit 5 in here, to be honest. I'm gonna have to do some investigating. Oh wait, this one looks a lot more red all the way out here. I bet that is hotter than where we are right now. Fantastic, the mist would show up right this second, of course. So let's see, that's probably like where this desert area is. 92 degrees? How the heck are we gonna survive here, man? Alright, so this is definitely the hottest region. Let's make it in the middle, if we can. Where all the sand is at. Because I imagine the hottest part is gonna be right here, right? Yep, it's definitely hot out here. Yeah, we get hurt quick, too. Let's go inside. Quick. Oh, we almost died. Data center. There we go. And we can also scan for large osmium. And we get the water pump tier 2. That's fantastic. As well as the water fire tier 2. V2, I should say. When we are also in luck, I see some osmium and gold close to each other. And right next to water, so we can make the alloys from that. Let's check what we need next. One in the coldest region. And there is one that is very cold out here. Oh, and then we unlock the climate regulator. And that will lower or raise temperatures. That could be very handy. We also unlock another improvement for our scanner, and it will research, or it will look for rubies. I think rubies are found in hot areas. Thinking about that, let's put down a scanner here as well. Okay, let's use the drone for that, because I kind of want to have it... Oh boy, it's stuck. Okay, go outside. There we go. Place that on the roof. Now we should be able to see absolutely nothing. Well, it probably doesn't have any power, if I were to guess. So let's also place on or two of these. Yeah, there we go. I can see it spin now. What is all around here? Nothing really haven't seen before, but I think that's just because we don't have anything unlocked that we haven't seen before. Like something that the scanner can actually detect. Ultimately, I don't really see the reason just yet to stick around here. Let's hop over to the coldest region. It's insane that you can see such a dividing line there. From extreme cold to... Well, I mean, that's less cold. There's like no snow. Well, we have arrived in the coldest region of the planet. I don't think there's gonna be any good building spots. It's not as flat as the desert was, for sure. It is minus 50 degrees, man. Dang. I see some quartz. I see some sapphires. Pretty nice. Let's go inside before we die. Set up the 5 data centers. Climate regulator, as well as an upgrade. Next up, we need to build the climate regulator to cool down temperature in the hot biomes. Does it say the hottest? In a hot biome. Okay, so we can do that right next to our base. Then we can make a DNA replicator. There we go. Damn. Which will introduce new species to our planet. Well, first things first. I want to set up a scanner here too. Then we need... Oh, we need a ton of sensor arrays and thermal regulators. We also ran out of computers, so it's actually the perfect amount that we had. Quite a bit of osmium in this area by the looks of it. Rubies are over here. That's good. This is where I wanted to set up another base anyway. Or at least a mining operation. Because I had osmium and gold close to each other. Let's see, we needed a thermal regulator, right? Yes. So we need ruby ore and ceramic in order to make that. That should be fine. I forgot how we made ceramics though, but I think that was, silica. So we need to have a quartz deposit next to a ruby deposit as well, which luckily there is. And then it was made in what exactly? And skipped over that part. In the assembly bench. That is the bigger one. We need more computers as well. I guess we were starting to have to set that up then. As well as sensor arrays. I don't have that in the system either. However, this place does look pretty good for most of the things we need. So I think I'm just going to set up quite the base on this area here. I also need to find phosphorus, but we can probably just figure out where that is in here as well, I would imagine. Or kinda at least. Not be detected by the radar, but it's a red rock, so I'm going to have to keep my eye on that. Alright, it has been a couple hours, and as you can see, I have started setting up quite the huge base on this side. There's one problem though. We cannot seem to make one of the items yet. And that is this one, the thermal regulator. We should be able to make it in here. I guess we just don't have the recipe for it yet. Which kind of sucks. But I set up computers. I set up basically the entire osmium line. And a couple other things around here. Then while I was making some thumbnails, I found a couple other things. So around here you can see a little squiggly line. I found some amethyst. So we're producing that, plus the amethyst plates. And then over here somewhere, yeah, here it is, I found the phosphorite. If I were to guess, this probably will give us the recipe for the thermal thing that we're looking for. So we can start making the climate regulators. But we'll do that next episode. As I've already been at this for a couple hours, like I said. But basically we only need uranium, which we should be able to find somewhere, I would imagine. Like somewhere close, because we can already make these ones, the uranium, or refined uranium. It is found in radioactive areas. I haven't really been there a lot. However, that is where we found
the phosphorite. So yeah, this area is radiated, so I guess it's somewhere around there. We don't really have protection for radiation, so we can't really hang around here long. But we'll probably get that over time. We don't really need uranium at the moment anyway. But with that being said, I'm going to be ending it off over here. If you have more tips, please leave them down in the comments. They have been helping me out so far a lot. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.